Force is a physical quantity that can cause an object to accelerate, change direction, or deform. It is often defined as a push or a pull on an object, and it can be measured in units of newtons, n. There are several types of forces, including gravitational force. This is the force that causes objects to be attracted to one another due to their masses. For example, the gravitational force of the Earth is what keeps us on the ground. Electromagnetic force. This is the force that is responsible for the interaction between charged particles. For example, the electromagnetic force is what allows magnets to attract or repel each other. Strong nuclear force. This is the force that binds protons and neutrons together in the nucleus of an atom. For example, the strong nuclear force is what keeps the nucleus of an atom stable. Weak nuclear force. This is the force that is responsible for radioactive decay. For example, the weak nuclear force is what causes a nucleus to emit a particle during radioactive decay. Tension force. This is the force that occurs when a string, rope, or cable is pulled tight. For example, the tension force in a rope is what keeps a suspended object from falling. Friction force. This is the force that opposes the motion of an object when it is in contact with a surface. For example, the friction force between a car's tires and the road is what allows it to move forward. Normal force. This is the force that acts perpendicular to a surface that is in contact with an object. For example, when you sit on a chair, the chair exerts a normal force on your body to support your weight. Applied force. This is a force that is directly applied to an object by another object. For example, when you push a door to open it, you are applying an applied force to the door. Forces can also be classified as either contact forces or non-contact forces. Contact forces occur when two objects are in physical contact with each other, while non-contact forces occur when objects are not in physical contact with each other. The effects of forces on objects can include creation of heat. When a force is applied to an object, it can create friction, which generates heat. For example, when you rub your hands together, you create friction, which generates heat. Change in size. A force can cause an object to change its size. For example, when a balloon is inflated, the air inside creates a force that causes the balloon to expand. Change in acceleration. A force can cause an object to accelerate, which means to change its velocity. For example, when you press on the gas pedal in a car, you apply a force that causes the car to accelerate. Rotation. A force can cause an object to rotate around an axis. For example, when you spin a top, you apply a force that causes it to rotate. Understanding the different types of forces and their effects is important in many areas of science and engineering, including physics, mechanics, and materials science. Daily life examples of these effects include the acceleration of a car, the tension in a rope, the friction of a car's tires on the road, and the force required to lift a heavy